It looked legitimate, so she paid without thinking twice. The owner of a small business receives a letter asking her to pay a fine. But as Nikki Kimbleton explains, she was one of thousands who fell victim to a scam that could have produced millions.
Small business owners received this note claiming to be from the Labor Compliance Office, ordering them to pay $275. With a state seal and a warning saying failure to comply could lead to fines and an audit, most recipients paid.
It looked very legal, so we went ahead and paid without hesitation.
The reality, they were being scammed. Paolo Ibarra was one of those victims. She had just opened a children's clothing store when she got the letter.
We knew that once we filed the LLC, there was a couple taxes that had to be due within 90 days of the opening.
They assumed the note from the Labor Compliance Office was from the government, and it was a bill they needed to pay.
We just went ahead, sent the check.
3 months later, they learned they were one of 125,000 businesses who received the letter.
Small business owners received this official-looking invoice, and they thought that they had to pay it. They want to keep their business in compliance. They want to continue to run their business the way they're supposed to.
You kind of get scared and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of people trying to take advantage.
Postal inspectors say if all of the recipients had sent the money, this scam could have produced more than $35 million.
The fraudsters prey on unsuspecting business owners, knowing that they're going to get a lot of results and a lot of checks in the mail for doing nothing. These fraudsters only want one thing: your money.
It was also a learning experience for us because now we're very careful of what we pay and we always double check everything that we get.
Advice from postal inspectors: take the time to research if the company or organization that sends you a bill is legitimate and if you even really owe any money.
Do an internet search on the business name and the business address and see what comes up. You might already find out that people have already identified it as a scam.
Postal inspectors say they were able to return most of the money lost to those victims. The suspects who created the letters signed a cease and desist order and promised not to take part in such activity ever again. Nikki Kimbleton, Channel 4, the local station.